Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Roblox I Spy. Here is why Roblox Adopt Me is the most popular Roblox game of all time. What is Adopt Me about? Adopt Me, a game about raising a virtual pet, recently saw more than 1 million concurrent players in May. It had a collaboration with Scoob, the new Scooby-Doo movie. Players went wild baking bread that looked like characters from the game, just for a chance at a rare item. It regularly sees over 700,000 concurrent players, making it as popular as the most popular games on Steam, but you probably haven't heard about it until this very moment. Part of the reason is that Adopt Me is not just another game you can buy from Steam, the Epic Game Store, or other digital storefronts where you can find the latest big-budget video games. Instead, it is just one part of the complex and massively popular platform of Roblox, where users can create, sell, and play user-made games. The Adopt Me concept is simple. It's Tamagotchi in a shared universe. When you load up the game for the first time, you adopt a pet and you also get your own house. By taking care of your pet, you can gain currency to buy clothing for your avatar or your pets, buy new furniture for your house, and also spend on luxury goods like cars. Players can teach their pets tricks, ride them, or even use them as mounts to fly. And eventually, you can unlock rare pets like a fennec, fox, or a meerkat. Adopt Me had been around for 2 years prior to adding pets. Players can also adopt babies, but Ling said that the addition of pets was the secret sauce that made the game a smash hit.
Buying some more baby formula? Yay! Where are we going? Where is our home? Do we have to go swimming again? Back into...
Who made Adopt Me? Josh Ling, director of business development and growth at Adopt Me Studio, said that other developers don't really understand Roblox. Most of them assume that it's along the same lines as Fortnite creative mode, where players can build structures without combat, or Minecraft, which is generally focused on building things, but is a game in itself. Roblox is a platform that combines a game development engine, like a less feature-filled version of Unity, with a website that acts like a storefront and community hub for players to discover and play games, kind of like Steam, Ling said. So Roblox is more like Unity plus Steam combined. In Roblox, there's no default gameplay or mechanics. Developers have to create their own by using either built-in tools or a fairly full-featured scripting language. When you download Roblox, you're not downloading a game like Minecraft or Fortnite. You're downloading a launcher that then takes you to other games you can play within the platform. The other games aren't being made by huge studios though. They're being made by hobbyists, sometimes very young ones, who use the basic engine that Roblox gives them to make their own work. My assumption is that most devs think Roblox is for kids and don't bother playing it unless they have children in their lives. It's an easy assumption to make, Ling said. Like many things made for kids, it's not taken seriously by adults, even though games like Adopt Me have more players than many AAA titles, tentpole online game releases. Why it's so popular. Playing Adopt Me is a pretty loud experience. The global chat is always firing off with requests for trades, players asking if anyone wants or has a certain pet of a certain color, and I was constantly bombarded with invitations to parties at players' houses. One of them was a blackout party in support of Black Lives Matter, where I took my puppy and drank some free water before bouncing, lest I would have to awkwardly talk to a child in a game they absolutely knew nothing more than I did. Another invitation I accepted was to someone's home where they had built a pizza parlor. They had bought a pizza oven for their home and were role-playing as a restaurant, though they gave out all their food for free. Players would sit down at tables and then use the chat function to make their order, waiting patiently for their pies to arrive. You can spend money in Adopt Me, though most things are accessible without doing so. The only way to spend money in Adopt Me is to buy more of the virtual currency in the game. Rare pet eggs that may grant you the snow cat you've always wanted cost more money. Some of them cost up to $1,000 of the virtual currency. You will earn money over time just by raising your pet and fulfilling its whims. But you don't earn all that much. You'll also passively earn $20 of virtual currency over 20 minutes. You can absolutely earn your way to whatever reward you want without spending a cent of real money. That said, once you've watched another player ride across town on the back of a flying panda, it's hard not to want to just plunk down the cash that will take you there without the somewhat tedious process of raising a pet. Ling is also surprised that Adopt Me is as popular as it is, but he and the other leads of the studio hope they can spin the success to a studio that sidesteps some of the issues of traditional big-budget game development, like crunch and burnout and issues with diversity in the workplace. Adopt Me is currently scaling its studio, which now has over 30 employees as a result of its success on Roblox. Most Roblox games are developed by solo developers or micro teams. They're also typically developed by young people, teenagers, or people in their early 20s, Ling said, noting that studios like his are the exception rather than the rule. There are already plenty of stories on young Roblox developers crunching and burning out. If anything, I'm worried that outside of studios like ours, that are staffed by people with wider experience, lots of Roblox devs are naive and will end up repeating the same mistakes, Lynn continued. I'm hoping Adopt Me and our studio can be one example of how to do your best to avoid these issues at least, though we are certainly not perfect.
Now there is a limit to how many you can.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, so I'm sure you'll love them.